That's probably true.
Yeah.
But yeah, she heard something coming out of these pipes at that time, and then I kind of just started stumbling into performing, whether it was like church plays and things like that. But I would say I've probably been singing more than I've been making music. So at 5, I feel like I had my first performance singing. And from there, just been doing it ever since. I really started taking music seriously and releasing it in 2020.
Okay. I need to know a little bit more about the performance when you were 5, please.
Yeah. So like I said, I was, they call it triple threat, but whatever. I acted, danced, and I sang. So I did competitive dancing. I was a hip hop dancer, so we'd go to a bunch of competitions.
Okay.
Do that. And I was an actor. So I was with some agencies here, but also acted in like musical theater, stuff like that, plays when I was younger. And then for the singing aspect of it, I just started singing in churches a lot. When I started singing in my church, for some reason, I don't know where we get around, and then another church would be like, can you sing here and can you sing there? So I was doing that quite a bit, and that's where I truly started. But yeah, I've been listening to like a lot of music too. My mom just put me onto a lot of different music when I was younger, like a lot of classic R&B vibes, and as well as opera, like Andre Bocelli and weird stuff.
Nice.
So, weird enough, I did do some classical training as well at McPhail Center for Music, and I auditioned for the Minnesota Opera. I did a residency with them. And that was, I don't know.
Okay, tell us more about that. Tell us more. I mean, that's fascinating to me.
Yeah, it was just random because I was like 18, 19, and I was just at a place where I was like, I don't really know what I want to do with music right now because I have been performing other people's songs. So yeah, I trained with Daxter Cuneo at McPhail, and he knew some people over there, and he was like, you should audition and stuff. And so I did that, and I made it pretty far. I didn't end up doing it, and to be honest, it wasn't my vibe anyway. But I wanted to say I did it, and I like went past a couple rounds, so that was sick. But yeah, classical's in my bag. It's just something that people don't know, but I guess I'm letting people know right now. Other than that, I have done. Growing up, I did The Voice. I did American Idol. In those 2 shows.
All right. Again, tell us more about the experience of this.
Yeah. So 2018, 2011, maybe I was in 11th grade. I did The Voice.
Okay.
So me and my mom took a megabus to Chicago, and that actually the megabus that we were on broke down. And,
that does sound like a trip to Chicago.
It was wild. So yeah, we're on a megabus to Chicago. Had another one come pick us up though. It was good. And yeah, I auditioned for The Voice and went through that process, and that was pretty cool. Obviously, it's like a behind closed doors. There's a lot to it. You know what I mean? Past like the singing and the actual like talent competition aspect of it. And with that, my mom was like my manager at the time, and some of the stuff she just didn't see eye to eye with, so it didn't end up going further than that. But yeah, that was a cool experience. So yeah, honestly, I've just been performing my whole life, and now it's cool to finally be doing my own music, my own original music, and kind of bringing in my acting, my past theater experience, my dance, and my
certainly
singing.
the dance,
Yeah, just into it.
Yeah, I mean, you move well on stage for sure.
Yeah,
very engaging, you know.
No, thank you. I'm not like quite busting moves because I feel like I retired as a dancer, you know what I mean? But I bust moves every now and then. People just don't see it in public, but or on stage at least. There's no choreography or nothing. But yeah, so I implement all that into music now, and I love performers, you know, that have been before me. I really studied people like James Brown and.
Well, there you go. There's someone who could bust a move.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I used to watch Michael Jackson all the time. Chris Brown's a great performer. In our era now, like Travis Scott, like even Turnstile, like in like the more alternative and hardcore aspect, that's been very influential to me. So yeah, I don't know. I love the acting performance. So that's what I bring to music. I feel like it needs to have another layer of just like energy past just like singing this song or rapping this song. Like I want it to feel like a whole world that you're into.
Well, the energy that you bring to the stage is amazing. It must have been at first, the entry. The entry was maybe the first time that I saw you, and I can't remember when. I can't remember what the rest of the show was.
Yeah.
But I just been watching, and then all of a sudden I'm like, holy buckets.
Yeah,
there's kind of a key change in the middle. I mean, some of the songs were like, oh, wowzer. Just absolutely blown away. I mean, that amount of energy is...
Thank you.
If you could bottle that, I would buy it from you.
No, I'm working on it.
It's just amazing.
I am working on that. But my name, REIKI, means, it's Japanese, but it means Universal Life Force Energy. So oddly enough, I'm also someone early on that was diagnosed with ADHD. And it used to be something in my life that was like the barrier, especially when it comes to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was the hyper kid, the class clown, the one that's like honestly distracting other people because I'm just like got so much energy and stuff. So it used to be something that was like had a little bit of a negative place in my life because I was like, I just can't focus, or I got a lot of energy and I don't know what to do with it, you know. And I was obviously doing a lot of performing when I was growing up, really helped me have an outlet. But I think I bottled that up, and on stage is where it's released, and I feel like it's cathartic for people as well to see someone just exerting that, when I feel like in society sometimes we're kind of conditioned to be within, like inward in a sense, and not to be as expressive. People in music, of course, we're creatively expressive, but that's not the average person. And the people that sometimes come to shows are the people that could be having the best time of their lives, but they're just like nodding up and down, and they're just not even moving, and they're just so consumed, you know.
I am not one of those people. I can be right up front dancing, and I always look around. I'm like, are you guys even enjoying this? I see your head moving a little tiny bit, but what about your feet?
Right, yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
So as a performer, it's like you see that, and over time, you're like, you just get to see the different archetypes of like the concert goer or the audience. And that is another reason why I kind of have this REIKI experience of like it starting calm, but then also being very, very outwardly just rage and just chaotic, because I feel like subconsciously I'm hoping that that's helping someone watching to see what's possible, I guess, like just to see, like, I don't know, life outside the limits a little bit, you know what I mean? You're seeing someone exaggerating on stage, that's the performance, right? And I think like just in everyday life, I'd love for people to be more of their individual self and to have more individualism. That just requires boldness and courage. And so I like to be somewhat of a poster child for that.
Well, I like the idea of kind of the progression, kind of taking someone on the road, and you can ramp up.
Yeah, because life has different emotions. Like, and I'm ADHD, so I also can't focus on one genre. I'm like, oh, look over here. You know what I mean? But I've been crafting this REIKI experience to kind of embody what I grew up doing. You know, singing in church. Yeah. I was a singer, just straight up vocalist. So the alternative R&B, it's mellow. It's you know, sometimes I'm on my sad boy stuff, singing about heartbreak and love and all that stuff. But then I've also, especially coming of age, was really inspired by heavier music, rock music, alternative music, and distorted guitars and all that, you know. And I like to add that element into what I do because, I mean, if to be honest, as a vocalist, sometimes you're just put in a box. You know, people just want to hear you sing. You know, how many times people will come to a show I haven't seen before and be like, I thought you were singing. I want to hear you sing the whole time. And I'm like, I'm just more than that. You know what I mean? I'm all that in one. But like I said, as far as just the life reference, it's just like there's times where you need those mellow songs, and there's times where you just need to like rage and headbang. You know, like I think those moments in life actually come. So why, as an artist, if I'm supposed to be a mirror, why don't I embody all of the different energies and emotions of life in one set? Yeah. So was my goal. pretty much.
Well, and I think art and music, all of that is one place where people have permission to do some of that. Which is, I think it's so important that you kind of give people that catharsis and give them an opportunity to do it, and just kind of a lesson in how to do it as well. I think, and I have to think that anything you do outside of singing only feeds into the singing as well. I mean, it's a whole.
Right.
You're not 2-dimensional. You're 3-dimensional.
Right,
You know, that's going to have a huge. That concept of 10,000 hours into everything.
Yeah.
You know, which you've clearly done.
Someday I'm hopefully, I think I'm getting there finally, but there's, that concept alone, I can go for days. But I know any artist, any creator out there, it's like, we're always trying to get better. And there's a new evolution that's available to you if you're truly locked in on your craft and truly imaginative, and your inner child is still fully, just available to you to use, because otherwise you do kind of, in this society and the world right now, it's kind of like, it's easy to be like, maybe, doing a couple shows here and there is like where I cap out. Maybe I'm not a arena level artist, or maybe my music isn't meant for all these people, but for me, I'm just kind of like, my imagination is vast, and I just see it as like, if I improve, if I evolve, who knows who's there or who's listening, who's watching. And it's never an ego thing. It's never about me. It's just about, I want to connect with as many people as possible with my music and my art.
Yeah, I think that's, well, and secondhand, I have at least one kid with a little ADHD. But I think the flip side of it is that superpower to concentrate on something for a long time, and I don't want to say make it perfect, but keep improving and improving and improving. Yeah. And I think to get through American schools and be able to hold on to that child, that curiosity of the child with ADHD is a champion move.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a lot of schooling is really and I have taught every age. I mean, I was a teacher for a long time. I was a librarian. Crazy. Wow. Shocker with my dark glasses, but but I think to get through that is, I mean, that takes some real fortitude.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And the ADHD mind, the neurodivergent mind, I feel like basically the caveat is that if we're passionate about it, we can focus, we can concentrate, we can make it as best as we want to. It's just hard to apply that to something we don't truly care about. We're not in it.
Yes. Yes, I say with all the frustration of somebody who's washed every damn dish for this child's life.
Yeah, right.
And she's no longer a child, so I'm done with washing the dish. But I get it's hard, and I can see with her, it's not an obstinance. It's not purposeful. It's not. There's just no way that's going to happen.
Yeah,
just no way. So then I try to find something she's passionate about that she can do for me that makes me feel better about washing every damn dish.
Yeah, no, I feel it. And parents of any neurodivergent parent and child, it takes a lot of patience. My mom had a lot of patience with me. Shout out to my mom. Like it's just like it's not easy, especially when you come to age and you're kind of like, wow, like my executive functioning with certain things, I'm just blind to these dishes or blind to this pile of clothes, this doom pile here. Like I just don't see it, or I just don't really care about it. But you have this parent that like busts through the door and they're like, they really care about it. But I'm like thinking about other things. And sometimes
music, dance, or what?
Yeah. But for some people who don't have this outlet of creativity, sometimes they're just bound with emotional stuff upstairs, to where like that takes precedence, and that's like the priority of like trying to regulate emotions to where it's like, these clothes on the floor, like I couldn't care less about.
Right. Well, and having an outlet for it, I think, keeps you very positive. If you're in your own head and you don't have an outlet for it, that doesn't always turn out well. Yeah, this I think it can be a dark place.
No, big time. So that's like, again, I think everyone should find something that they can express themselves through, and sometimes that's just like watching someone else. You know what I mean? I give people instructions of how to do it. If you come to a show, if you want to enjoy the music, the mellow stuff, and vibe out, cool. But if you want to get in the pit, you can. Just if you fall, someone at our shows should pick you up.
Yeah. They will pick
you up for sure. And if they don't, I'll stop the music, and they'll get a hand wag. You know what I mean?
A stern talking to.
For sure. We'll meet you out. No, yeah, that's why music is just amazing. So it honestly does it for people. The outlet, it does it for people that don't even make it. Like, you can listen to it
absolutely.
and express yourself. So that's why I love what I do.
There are nights where I'm just happy to go by myself, see some music, dance. I don't have to talk to anyone. Yeah. Just that, and that's my happy space right there.
That's 90% of my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Should we play some of your music?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I have Chaos up.
Yeah, Chaos is one that's out. Love that one. It's a little sad boy, little anthem.
Do you want to talk about it a little bit? Should we just take a listen and then talk about it?
Yeah, so Chaos is actually the first song I ever wrote on guitar and released. And it's basically a story about having love and having love being lost, and having to walk away from someone that is not serving your future self. And we all have maybe had to do that in a season of life. So this song is basically to help that person to finally work up the courage to do so.
Awesome.
There you go.
It's always that second and a half of silence. Like, what's broken?
Yeah, right. Yes, this is cool.
Yeah.
So this radio station, can you play like curse words?
Not at this time of day.
So it's like
I think after 10, I think so. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And they're, they really want the students more for nights and for.
Yeah.
They'd like to have a community person do that 10 a.m. on a Saturday.
Right.
We show up almost every
Shout out to
week.
y'all.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's just because your love for it. It's sick. It's amazing.
So I feel out of practice because I was gone for 2 weeks traveling.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like,
Right. That's wild. Where were you again?
Ireland.
Dang.
I have a daughter who lives in Ireland, so
She's in Galway?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Great time.
Man, I need to get out there.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Play Wheelands.
What did you say?
You could play at Wheelands just to they're
Oh yeah, you're
a venue.
Okay. I was like, Wheelands. I was like, that's some slang or something.
Yeah, no,
You
Wheelands.
speaking Irish? Wheelands. What's the genre that you usually play? Is they play everything?
All Minnesota.
Okay.
And then we'll pick a theme. So then we have a lot of room to play whatever we want.
Gotcha.
So they usually post the theme on Facebook, and then this week, all requests, which makes my life easier.
Nice.
And then some weeks we pick themes that are so stupid that I'm like, oh, god damn it. No,
Yeah,
hour and a half of them.
Yeah, right.
Not stupid, just challenging.
Challenging. Yeah. No, I'm kind of glad we did that, and we would never pick a genre as a themes, because it's, that's the beauty of college radio, you know.
Right. These young people are just listening to everything.
Yeah.
These days.
Yeah. And you can do some weird
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John to AC/DC.
Yeah.
That's a college flex for sure.
Right. I was gonna send some of the rap stuff I do, but I was like, I don't think any of this is clean. So.
Well, thank you for.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the hard thing is we would play more, but if it's not radio friendly, we can't play.
Yeah. And I always, all the new stuff, it's gonna have like a little clean cut to it, but it's not right now. You know what I mean? It's just the version I have on my phone is like no.
No.
So I did a little, let me not do that.
Yeah,
but for the POS show, it's definitely like more so rap. It's a rap show. So
Oh, yeah.
a little raunchy, you know what I'm saying?
That's all right. That's all right.
Gotta stop the wall, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here, the marker's right here. I know. I'm like, is there a good one? Oh, yeah. Sharpie. I don't know if it's working, but
Sweet.
you might. Yeah. Said I don't know for sure it's working, but. Yeah. Well, you have 20 seconds, or you can do it later.
Yeah.
No lock in, no lock in.
Start eyeing a good spot.
Yeah.
That is Chaos by Reiki, who we have in studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice for a Saturday morning.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It's a little vibe. I released that, I think it's coming out almost 2 years ago. And oddly enough, I'm now making a lot faster music. Although I'm still making like alternative R&B stuff. Everything's getting a lot faster. And I feel like music around me is getting faster. So I've kind of, started doing that. So when I'm listening to it, sometimes I'm just like, for the people that can't see, I was bobbing my head very slowly. But it's a vibe, and it's really special to me. This is my first song that was truly played on the radio through the current quite a bit, and a couple other ones. So it was fun. And it got me on my first tour. So shout out to Chaos. Nice. From the big bus to Chicago to your own tour. Exactly. Well, I was supporting the tour, but on tour coming soon.
That's well, you've got a show coming up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I have a show on Black Friday. I'll be at Fine Line. That's First Ave venue. I'll be playing with POS and Dwight and Roland and his son as an artist name that's a little, it may not be radio friendly, but if you go to my Instagram, The Only Reiki, you'll see the flyer, see that. But yeah, POS is
sometimes we say, what does it rhyme with?
Yeah, it's
all right, you don't need to do that.
No, at 11:30 a.m. Which is really early for me right now. I don't know why. I've been moving. I moved into a new house yesterday.
Oh wow!
Congratulations!
Yes,
thank you. But it was a hard week.
Yeah.
It was a lot of sorting and speaking of ADHD, it was a lot of being focused and trying to be focused, keep my girlfriend focused. And then she'd try to keep me focused, and then, But yeah, moving is crazy, so I'm super tired. But anyway, yeah. Well, let's talk about the show. POS, 11/28, Black Friday. We'll be doing a show. It's going to be super sick. It's a rap show. So this one I'm going to be probably running solo, but it's going to be one of the coolest Reiki experiences I've done because there's a lot of new music that's coming out like ASAP. And high energy. It's gonna be sick. So pull up. POS is a local legend here, all over. Honestly, let me not. Yeah, he's a legend. And from the Doomtree era, I actually opened up for Dessa, who's another Doomtree legend, in Red Wing. So it's cool to get these nods
at the Big Turn.
Yeah,
because you played the Big Turn. Yeah, yes, I remember that show as well. Yes,
yeah. So. Yeah, it's going to be super cool. We're excited. So come out Black Friday, Fine Line. Be a dope time.
Good time if you're done with your family. Sometimes it's nice to have a night like that after a lot of family. For sure. Have you ever made Black Friday a thing? Like, do you do anything special? Do you wake up early, go to a store? When my kids were little, you would save a lot of money. Mm. And my sister's a champion shopper. Damn. But now I go to Chicago that's where my sister lives, and she makes a huge meal, and we go consignment shopping after lunch.
Yeah, that's sick.
So that works out.
That's super sick.
Maybe hit the Art Institute if it's open. How about you? Do you do any?
On Black Friday, being the good Jew I am, I spend it putting up my Christmas tree.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
I know that.
Let's go.
Sorry, Dad.
How about you?
Let's
I
go.
mean, now you've got a new tradition, but what do you...
Yeah, honestly, I've never. I mean, when I was growing up, I mean, we weren't wealthy by any means. So Black Friday was just another day. It was just a little bit more black. You know what I mean? But yeah, this year it'll be cool to do a show. Usually, like, honestly, growing up, like Christmas time, December in general was always super hectic because I was always performing or doing some sort
Oh,
of
of course,
like,
if you're doing a lot of church work, yeah.
yeah, or like it was like some play or some show I was doing. I had like multiple shows, so like December was always a nightmare. Like I had to like rehearse and just perform and not enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like be the enjoyment for other people. So the past 3 years I've just taken this actually Black Friday's in November. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well,
But
it's,
it's
right
the lead up.
again.
It's the lead up.
close.
You're right
It's very
there.
much.
It's pretty close. But yeah, no, I don't usually do anything. I should buy some stuff because I got a new crib. I need to buy some.
But are the deals really worth it anymore?
Probably not.
Right?
Probably not. I'm more like a Cyber Monday type of dude anyway.
Well, there you go.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I could see that.
Capitalism.
Exactly.
Just find another reason to spend money
Yeah.
for no reason.
Well, and I think so often the plays that happen around Christmas time, I used to see a lot of theater.
Yeah.
December is where theaters make their money, which is great. You know, it's the
Right.
Christmas Carol or
Right.
Grinch or all of these
Yeah.
things. But if you're a big theater goer, that might not be your top. And I'd say if you're acting,
Yeah.
I would. Well, I like shows that are way out there.
Yeah, I did Three Penny Christmas, which was like a spin-off of the Three Penny Opera. And it was kind of like dark.
Oh,
Like,
now that
like
would be
Tim
compelling.
Burton-esque. It was kind of sick. Like I was like I don't remember my role. It was like Robert number 3 or something like that. No, it was, I don't remember my role, but I had like eye black under my eyes for the mix. So we were like looking like cool. I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of tapped out on all that Christmas Carol stuff, but shout out to people that go. You know?
Oh, I think, as I said, it is what keeps theaters open the rest of the year. I
Yeah,
think.
big
I
time.
mean,
Yeah,
people bring
no.
their families and
I support it.
yeah.
I support it.
It's weird,
I should make a Christmas themed show that has like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just throw it out loud. It's got some metal in it or something.
That would be
cool.
that would be a good relief.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Just or just start with a video. Now I think a picture with the black under the eyes.
Yeah, right.
So it would be interesting to see what
Halloween themed Christmas. It's the vibes.
that would be
I'm
very
here
good.
for it.
Yeah.
The vibes.
Should we listen to some more music?
Yeah, so I would like to play, this is like a brand new song. So if anybody listening really likes this, message me on Instagram and let me know how much you like it. But it's called Together. It should be dropping here pretty soon. And yeah, this one is a brand new one. Kind of an alternative R&B and electronic world. Yeah, I love it.
All right, we may need to talk about it for just one more minute while
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, yeah.
Got it.
All right. This is when I love listening to the
Yeah.
Current, and all of a sudden there's a moment of silence. I'm like, oh, good, those guys get paid. We're okay. If
Yeah.
Shout out to the Current.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's listen.
I don't know your buttons out here. I don't get it. It's not even a Mac. I'm not a Mac person. I just still can't figure out this basic ass PC.
Well, that one's a little old.
It's crazy.
Do you still do any theater? I'm fascinated by the whole theater opera thing because I
Yeah.
was an opera kid. I went to opera camp all growing up.
Oh, crazy.
I try out for St. Paul Chamber Orchestra, Minnesota Orchestra every year with piano.
Wow.
Like, so that's my life too. Do you still do anything?
I've been slowly starting to implement it into the music now. So
Okay.
you're going to hear like some operatic stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of like just apocalyptic and dystopian. But yeah, I love it. But no theater.
Okay.
Kind of just retired from that. Just
Yeah.
No, I got tapped out real early. I just was thinking about it the other day. I acted for like 20 years.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lot of rehearsals.
Yeah, and it's just like it's like a full lifetime of doing it, so I'm kind of like good on that. But I gotta see that Purple Rain though. Gotta see, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Okay.
I covered it opening night like 2 weeks ago or whatever. You can find a ticket for $15. It's worth it.
True. How much it takes probably overpriced. Yeah.
I don't know. Hannah Bernard's asked me out. I have no
Yeah.
clue. It was not.
Gotcha.
It's not.
It's hard to do.
It's a weird idea.
Yeah.
Because it's not Prince.
Right.
It's Purple Rain.
Right.
But it's not the movie. So it doesn't follow the movie directly.
Okay.
But it was hard for me because the setting is First Ave. But it's not First Ave, it's the first. He's never referred to as Prince because it's not Purple Rain, it's the kid.
Wow.
The kid. But it was just... The music and the dancing was insanely cool.
Cool.
Everything else could have gone away.
Got you.
My friend and I almost left at intermission.
Really?
It was not...
Damn.
It was a bummer. I wanted to succeed, but...
Yeah.
It felt misguided. It felt like they put in a bunch of phrases and words that were very, like, 2025 into this piece that was supposed to be from the 70s. It was just too much going on.
Not enough continuity, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they were trying too hard to make it current in a movie that isn't current, but it's not about the movie, but it is about the movie, but it's not.
Crazy.
It was hard for me to follow.
Too many.
So
mirrors.
personally, I've been telling people if you can find a ticket for $15, by all means do it because it's awesome that it's here. If you have to pay $20, not worth it. Watch the movie.
Got you.
And then watch some live footage of Prince. Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, not to say the kids in the show aren't talented, they are. The kid that plays the kid, amazing.
Yeah.
And the one who plays Apollonia, oh my god, like
Crazy.
amazing voice, but wasn't it?
Dang. Okay, good. Thank you for the synopsis.
That's just my person. Obviously, doing.
No, yeah. For some reason, I like fully trust you. You know,
I mean, I was reading other reviews.
But
after I posted my review, I was like, shit, was I too mean? And then I started reading everyone else's.
Yeah, they're like agreeing.
Yeah, they were maybe a little nicer in how they said it, but I'm blunt. That's why I banned from Red Bull now.
Just as long as they still let you buy it.
Right.
Oh, I won't buy it anymore. You're gonna 86 me from all your events because you messed one up. I'm done.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
I went to that Anderson .Paak thing the other weekend at First Ave and reviewed it. It wasn't good, and Red Bull blacklisted me.
Really? Yeah, my homie was on that. DJ Quay.
And I couldn't see him because my contact didn't get there until 2 hours after the show started. I got there for the tail end of Sophia, and that was it. Which was a whole thing.
Dang, T.
Yeah. But I did want to see Quay, because I think Jamari's the one who told me about him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Together by REIKI on most of Minnesota Music on WMCN 91.7 FM in St. Paul. REIKI is here in studio.
Yes. What's up?
Yeah. I have a funny question because you were talking about singing in the church, and then other churches would hear about you. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that's how that went in church music.
I don't know. I guess like church musicians, it kind of is like that for them. Like if there's a drummer that's like crazy good, and then there's like another church that like needs a fill-in, they'll like there's like a pool of like who you know is just like anointed. You know what I mean? You're gonna like go for that person. So it's mostly something like that. It's kind of like a word of mouth thing, but then also, I had a pastor at the time. I was just like, I want you to sing on Sunday because my mom had just told her like, he's got a good voice. And I just sang for her on the spot. I think after service one day, and she's like, yeah, you should sing on a Sunday, and then just kind of started doing it. So, but yeah, I mean that's kind of how I got comfortable with performing. And I think I am a spiritual person. Obviously, you know, views evolve and things over time. But yeah, it was a really pinnacle part of that season. But it's also why I really take performing really serious. And it's like every time I step onto a stage, it's it's not just go through the motions. It's like a really important thing to connect with the people in front of you. Like, super important.
That's fantastic. I mean, that is the perfect way to approach it, and it makes sense to come from. I mean, I think we talked to a number of people who kind of get their start in different churches, and I think, when I was kid, we went to a lot of Catholic churches, not famous for the singing, famous for a lot. And again, your views change, and that was a different season and all of that. But I always think that there are that community, whatever church you go to, wherever you're going, that sense of community, I think, and even sort of the ownership of and by that community. Like you want to do well by the people who are helping you. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah, sure. And I learned it wasn't about me at that time. You know, it was
that is the lesson every kid needs to. I mean, we all in this room, we've all, you know, sometimes we need to be reminded.
Yes, big time. And that, my coming up in music was extremely spiritual for me personally. There's oftentimes like after, just seeing people cry. Like my first time I performed and I witnessed like this older lady singing at this one church. I wasn't mine, and she was just weeping. And then I started crying. It was the first time that's ever happened to me, because it just hit me, and I was like, whoa, like this is so much bigger than me. But music itself, even if it's secular or whether it's like worship music, it's still so much bigger than me that's emitting these frequencies, these people. It's huge. So that's why I love music. I think it's so important. I think it needs to be in every school. I think it needs more of it.
Yeah.
More of it.
I think absolutely. But I think that ethos is what makes you such an amazing performer. Because I don't know that all performers feel that way. Yeah,
I have peers, I have homies that we all do it for different reasons. Yeah, sure. And if you're doing it, you're doing it. You're my people. Right. That's you're in my tribe. Yeah. But ultimately, I have kind of realized my point of view of it isn't the norm. Sometimes it's just like fat people. Like I go up to someone after their performance, I'm like, dude, like, what was going through your head? Like, you know what I mean? Just trying to get their mind, like how they're thinking about it, how they see it. They're like, yeah, you don't know, we're just doing it. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Or so, yeah, it's important. Any performer out there, any musician, whatever it is, you write, you're an actor, any of it. It's the reason for the art is to connect with humans, but it's also to bring humans together and to connect other humans. Sometimes humans that wouldn't necessarily talk to one another, to bring them into the same space. That is why art on this planet is like extremely important. It's kind of looked down upon in a capitalistic way sometimes, but you have to know, like, without art, this world it's already pretty messed up. It'd be way more messed up without art. So it's really important, no matter if you're making money with it, if it creates that fire in you, if it releases dopamine in your brain, you get excited, your heart starts beating over the things you're creating, you're on the right track, for sure. Yeah, and you referred before to the art sort of being a mirror holding up, and I mean, and a mirror to nothing is nothing. Yeah. You know, and there are times now where I think the wider community needs to have that mirror. Yeah, for sure. We can make a list of people we think really need to see that mirror. Big time. You know, but without it, you know, you go along on your merry way, you think things are fine, but yeah, you need to be reminded that it's... Mm-hmm. Do we want to play another song? I'm looking at the time, and I want to make sure we play all the music we can. Did you send? I said 3, but you know. Well, let's get to the people. Yeah. I mean, that I think it's especially the Fear and Loathing show that I saw you engage with people, because it was a wider space and it was a daytime show. And it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, you know, it's hard to see when you're in the entry. It's hard to see how people are interacting in the same way. You know, it's dark and you're mushed between people, and then you are a little bit more like just want to stay standing, just want to, you know. But it was really, I was so impressed with really how you kind of
reached out to people as individuals and as the whole. I mean, I think that was,
Yeah, it's like a prerequisite for me. Like, and that was a weird one, because if you can imagine, most times you perform, people are like directly in front of you. And if it's a bigger venue, maybe they're above you a little bit. And if it's a way bigger venue, because I've, like sang like Target Center before, like national anthems or like soccer stadiums where there's big echoes, it's crazy.
That's going to be.
They're kind of like, it's within reach, but this specific gig, it was just like everyone's spread out, kind of like on lawn chairs and different vantage points. So the stage was oriented away from the crowd, so I like had to like turn towards them.
Yeah.
And so all of that, like my mindset was just, I was uncomfortable with it. So I had to compensate for it by like, you good over there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you're fantastic. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was just like, man, how do I make this work? But every show, it's like the goal is like, how do I connect?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and as I recall, the challenge there was that the sun was beating down right in front of the stage.
Oh yeah, that was I did.
So people were. I mean,
Yeah.
You couldn't really stand there for too long.
Yeah,
I think I was behind the stage for a lot, so
were
it was easy for me to.
I
was shaded. Yeah. Well,
sure.
in the shade. That's where someone who looks like me's got to be.
Yeah, sure. Someone looks like me needs to be. I'm African, but like sometimes I can handle the heat, sometimes I can't. But when you're performing, it's the sun itself, just the brightness. It's not for me.
No.
I'm a nighttime guy. Like let the moon be up. Then call me to perform. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Perfect. Should we?
If we want to.
Yeah, let's play that. I say yeah.
Yeah. The last one I sang was Drowning. This one's out as well. It's a little alternative R&B vibe, some sad boy vibes. We get into it.
All right, here we go. Yeah, and then because I can hear the next DJ come in, so
gotcha.
We gotta, yeah.
Sweet.
I try to model.
Right. No, that's cool. I appreciate y'all for.
Well, thank you so much for coming. This has been fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. So you guys do this every Saturday? I gotta tell my peeps.
Yeah.
My music peeps.
Yeah. What's funny is it's semester to semester, so we have to reapply, and then we might get a different time the next. It'll always be a weekend day.
Gotcha.
What was it last Sunday?
Sundays from 4 to 6 last semester. That killed me.
That killed you. That
4 to 6.
4 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's like smack dab.
It's right smack
And I
dab
do
in the middle.
shows every night, so if I had to be somewhere at 6:30, it was just a mad dash to the venue.
Where are you performing next?
I don't perform. I'm girl at the rock shows. I'm a blogger. I was gonna wait and see if you could figure it out. Hi, I'm Langan, girl at the rock shows. Yeah, that's me. So I've seen you, 3-4 times now, I think.
I love you. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it does an amazing job. She does an amazing job.
I'm glad you told me this now. I would have definitely cussed on this. Whoa!
Yeah, that's me.
Dude, I love you. I'm sure you're so amazing. I've been looking for, like, where the is she? Like,
Right here.
wow. Amazing.
I know.
This made my
Good.
week. Because I've literally talked to people I've asked, I'm like, dude, who is she? Where's she look? And they're like, dude,
Not many people.
you're incognito.
No. I thought Jamari might have told you. I don't know if you're close with Jamari, but yeah. He knows who I am. I don't think Steph knows yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's me.
Sorry, I just failed.
I know.
I almost passed out.
I fangirl all the time.
That's so cool. No, it was just dope. It's like early on, I just started seeing like these like tags. Some like I sometimes you just like whatever.
Yeah.
But I kept seeing it, and I read the first show
The one
you
from
were
the
at.
entry with Midwest.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's so thoughtful. Like, damn. And then you can ask people. I'm like a fan, and I read the other shows. Like I want to see how you see it. And honestly, if I feel like you're gonna be in the crowd, I like go hard.
Well, I will be there. On
I was gonna say, you'll be there
Yeah,
on
I gotta
Friday.
go hard. All right, bet.
I'm
bet.
sad. Well,
I already sent Jamari a warning shot. I'm like, you better pull it together because this kid you have opening is gonna kill you. I don't think you believe me.
Joni,
Yeah, bro,
my
probably
Reiki,
not.
who we have in studio.
Yo,
This has been delightful.
Yes.
super delightful.
Yeah, delightful. Remind us again about the upcoming show.
Upcoming show is Black Friday, which is November 28th, with P.O. West, Dwayne Roland, and some other great talented artists. I think I'm going. I don't know when I'm going on, but just pull up early, and it's gonna be a good time, for sure.
I need you to play loud enough so I can hear it in Chicago. Could
Oh,
you
you
do that
gotta be
for
in
me?
Chicago?
Yes,
Where
yes.
you going?
Every Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
with
you
my
true. You're gonna go
sisters.
to
So yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Crazy. I was
But the
born in
next show-
Chicago.
I was too.
For real?
Yeah, yeah,
Cook County?
yeah,
Dang, come on.
yeah, yeah.
We just
Yeah.
dapped.
Yeah, there you go. Near North
Side.
Side. That's my dad
Dang.
taught on the Near North Side when I was
That's fire.
Yeah.
I left when I was 3.
Well, we bounced back and forth a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
So I think we moved when I was 3 months back. Yeah.
Got you. I was in a rough part of town, so I had to dip.
We were where I was born was a little rough,
Got you.
and then Queen of the Suburb,
Yeah, for sure.
some of those places. Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here.
Thank y'all.
I will
Thank
catch
y'all.
the next show for sure because it is just it's a delight to see you on stage because you are so engaging and it's just and I love when it changes pace because you
Yeah.
just see people in the crowd who haven't seen it before like, damn,
Yeah.
like wowzer.
You gotta break the matrix.
Yeah.
Just gotta do it. But I appreciate y'all. Headline show will be announced pretty soon.
Awesome.
So
We'll look forward to it.
All right.
All right, so we go back to play some music.
Oh, yeah, was not ready for that. Yes.
Because we've been having so much fun chatting, but we are getting close. So we gotta,
Yeah, let's do the Gray 90s from Rank Strangers.
Okay. Thank you.